Let's go, Mets. Let's go. Yep, here we go. The opening game of the Mets season.
From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Mets.
And again, I still wish there was some kind of ceremony, you know?
Folks
Passing out rings, something.
High spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
All right. The stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field.
Yeah, can we just, get to the game?
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
In now, Steve Abreu. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Steve Abreu goes down for the first out of the game. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Striding in, Antonio Colon. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was against somebody else, not us.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down.
So that happened.
Strikeouts, not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. With the Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Fernando Davis gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I like this guy. I think he's a good pitcher. And you're looking at numbers saying, hold it, timeout, he lost 17 games. That means you have to be good enough to be out there to lose that many games. I think he's got the potential to turn it around. All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Into the box now, Mike Linebright. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But
okay, that's going to be a double at least.
And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball, ends up splitting the 2 outfielders, bangs up against the wall in right center, and he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
standing in now, Scott Young. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it
just touch foul.
Foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Wood.
Again, too early in the game for a bunt, although that normally would be a bunting situation.
Sanchez waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
I will get a sac fly out of the opportunity, so
90 feet away here with one gone.
kind of gets the same thing out of that.
Second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 2-1 pitch. Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him.
All right, that was a good curveball.
Even a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Lucas is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
Just give me a sec. I'm getting a little thirsty.
Stepping
Yeah,
in.
for the record, I know I just started streaming, but I've kind of been playing other stuff for like the last couple hours, and I haven't had a drink, so. Oh, by the way, when I say I'm getting a drink, it's not an alcoholic beverage. Is that? Because I take Adderall, I cannot drink alcohol. Oh, dude. Dude, if you're on Adderall and you take alcohol, oh man, that will seriously fuck you up. Wow. Alright, let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Oh, I forget the rest of that song.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
This guy's
okay, well, we're done pitching.
I get the feeling, even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Jeez, I'm gonna have to close the windows. This is, oh man, with all that snow on the ground and the sun being out, oh wow, that is way too bright.
We'll move forward now to the bottom of inning number 2. So striding in, Eric Hosmer, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Hosmer around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
So stepping in, Rich Valdez. set, and the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Curveball.
That was a good curveball.
First out.
Batting 8th, right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Hayward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, I seriously thought that pitch was going to be outside.
Of making that lead double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in, or at least getting him over.
No, I'll give credit where credit is due. He made some good pitches.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Sanchez ranging back. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Some fans still trickling into the ballpark as we get
City
set for
Field,
the top of inning number
made to
3.
resemble Ebbets Field.
Stepping into the box, Oscar Vargas.
A stadium which I still think should be in the game. God, there's such a list of classic stadiums that I think should be in the game that aren't.
Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Mike Linebrink. Hit out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Scott Young.
Ready for another chance, Scott Young. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing and a high drive into
that could be out of here.
Sanchez racing back. Gone.
Home run. Oh, what's that?
To left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Oh, he must have got a home run in the second Kansas City game that I simulated.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box, Brian Wood. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Sanchez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Again, a 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Aponte. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Yet again, I'm swinging at pitches I shouldn't be swinging at.
Striding in once again, Cecil Lucas. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at it. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again. Alfonso Casilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that,
wow,
you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball.
Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did.
I was going to say, yeah, that is just barely on the other side of the line.
And ready for another shot, Eric Hosmer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that's
whoa, that almost took the pitcher's head off.
Rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. There's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box now, Rich Valdez tapped down the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
No. Don't try it. Don't try it.
Runners at the corners with still nobody out. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball.
That was a good pitch.
1 out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here it is. Slapped hard the opposite way. Morin.
Unfortunately, right at the left fielder.
To retire the shot. Forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. Time to join this one now in the bottom of inning number 5. Digging in once again, Scott Young.
What?
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. A solo shot. And
so that is 2 home runs in the game for Mr. Scott Young.
A solo shot here to left. His second of the game. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Stepping in Wood, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound.
He should be fine. It hit his back.
Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ground ball left side. Scooped up. One there. The relay not in time. As he makes the throw.
That's going to be
scout.
fielder's choice. So Stanton does not get a hit.
Digging in and looking for more. Alfonso Casilla. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a lazy fly ball. Yep,
Sanchez
center fielder's got it.
Falls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
First baseman number 35.
Ready for another shot now. Eric Hosmer. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just my work schedule. It's just like, you know.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly...
Dude, what are you doing throwing the ball over there?
And a great recovery here as they tag their man out in a wild play.
Yeah, it's just, you know, my work schedule is, and, you know, sometimes, you know, I only have time to stream, like, really early in the morning or not at all during the day.
It's the Mets 3.
But hey, everything, even when it's over, everything goes up on the channel and it can be watched.
For this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Looking to punch him out again. Pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And Alvarez is there to take it, and there's one away.
First baseman number 8.
We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
Yeah,
Sliding
that's
into the box. Rich
good way to go.
Valdez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline.
Ooh, that's been an excuse me swing, but he still gets the out anyway.
The right fielder number 22.
Into the box. Jason
Hayward.
hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And a big pass
Right on the corner.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first.
Oh, well, that's 3 strikeouts.
Retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman.
Digging in now, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Brunson is right there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
3-0.
Stepping in.
Okay.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Digging in, Mike Linebringer. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line. And that
just foul. Oh, that had double written all over it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bird moves over.
Yeah, but
looks it into his glove.
One outfielder flies out to the other outfielder.
Digging in, Scott Young. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, we're going to see pitches in the dirt probably now.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Sanchez looks up, out of
3 home runs in a ball game for Scott Young.
Solo shot to right center. His 3rd home run of the ball game, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Third home run of the day. You know, guys love hitting in the day. Day games, daylight. You get to see that natural lighting. Well, he's put a natural swing on 3 balls today and got 3 homers. Really impressive.
In now, Brian Wood. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his
So
hands
Scott
on
Young on his own has accounted for 3 runs in the game.
Home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
3-1. Here it is. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand
Oh, come
in.
on. Pitch the... Just pitch it.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hard hit at third. He's got it. There's one. Relay to first.
And of course he hits it right to the third baseman.
Around the... Ready now, Oscar Vargas. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Time to jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 8. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Ready with another 0-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball.
Strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this.
Got him, and it's all 4.
The first baseman, number 35.
First baseman
Nacho fries, Taco Bell.
He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field.
But that's going to be right at the center fielder.
Straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Rich Valdez hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
A lot of base
No,
hits up
not in
the middle.
time.
Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. There's Here's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow. That's 4 home runs in the ballgame.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Mike Linebrink. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Bird is right there, and there's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Scott Young.
Digging in, Scott Young, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get.
I was late on that one.
Out of the zone, just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now
Well,
batting,
he's had a heck of a day right there. That base hit's going to make him
Ryan
4 for 4 in the
Wood.
day, and the batting average just continues to rise.
Standing in now, Brian Wood. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he's back in standing. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit sharply on the ground, and that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a shot.
Oh, that ball is. Oh! Wow, that ball is crushed.
And it's gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Second home run early in the year as this lead got even wider.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Into the box, Alfonso Casilla. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
Mercifully, the inning is over.
Standing in, Antonio Colon. He's going to lead things. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Addison Reed takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Addison Reed.
One and one, here it comes. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Here's the 1-2. Another one sent.
Oh, come on. Stop making contact with the pitches. Jesus.
Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted into center field. Line break is there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Cecil Lucas. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get in the chase up above this zone.
Ripped down the line, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when he gets the 2-2 count.
Into the box now, Matt Morin in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. He's ready now. The pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Drilled to the right side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Stepping up now, Richie Aponte, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Stepping in now, Mariano Sanchez. Here's the 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts. Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And he swings on top of the here and chops it foul.
Come on.
Plate.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they're really a
swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Finally.
Do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The New York Mets with a big 17-hit attack. Steven Strasburg gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 11 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Simon.
Okay, level up. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to do it for this episode. I'll see you all next time. As always, I've been Lumberjack. Try to behave yourselves. If you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Peace.